Why giving is the secret to network success, part one. If you're somebody who's looking to switch their career, if you're looking for some career development tips, this video is going to be for you. So let's get started. Last week, or actually, it was a couple weeks ago, I had a meeting with a city council person, and we were discussing something related to policy, something that's getting ready to roll out. I think it's going to be later on this year. Now, it was a productive conversation, very fruitful, very comprehensive. And there were several people in this meeting. And at the end of the meeting, usually people say, hey, does anybody have any questions about whatever? I said, ma'am, is there anything that I can do, anything that we, because I had some people who were with me, anything that we can do to help you out, to help your cause out, to help you in your endeavors so that you can be as successful as you possibly can? And she kind of gave me this look like, well, I can't think of anything at this moment, but I could definitely see that, you have some value that I could maybe tap into at a later date in time. Now, why is that important? Most of us, when we think about advancing in our careers, when we think about maybe switching our careers or maybe doing a different job or something like that, we're always thinking about how we can always get. But I'm here to tell you, not just from personal experience, but from what I've seen with others, giving is the secret sauce. All right. I'm going to say it again. Giving is the secret sauce. Why is that? How many of us have been in a position where, somebody will come up to us, hey, can I have this? Hey, can I get that? Hey, can you do this for me? Hey, can you do that? And it gets a little annoying, right? I'm not saying that there isn't any value in asking, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. But if you're really looking to get ahead, okay, giving is what's going to help you tremendously. And what are the benefits of giving? All right, I'm not saying go out and buy somebody a car or anything like that, right? But when you go up to someone, or let's just say there's someone you're trying to network with, somebody who you think is going to help you get to the next level, whatever that next level is, understand that giving is going to give you better results. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Giving is going to give you better results. I have coached people in networking situations where, I've been in the room and it's kind of funny, right? So it's like, hey, you know that person? I'm like, yeah, you need to go over there and talk to them. And they'll go, I don't know what to say. It's like, hey, listen, here's what we're going to do. And I'll coach them up a little bit. Just go over and say hi. Or because I'm a nice guy, I'll walk over with them and kind of do an introduction of, hey, so and so, this is so and so, this is their interest, blah, 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 and vice versa. Same thing with email and so on. But from that point, when you're having that conversation, when you're having that one-on-one, keep top of mind what it is that you can help to, or what you can do to help that person out. Okay. You're going to find that they're going to remember you because you were offering something or offering something of value versus somebody who doesn't have anything to offer in the first place. Because if the point is you're trying to get to the next level, if you're trying to advance your career, you want to make sure you're always giving. That is going to get you better results in getting ahead. The other part of this is that you get to expand your prospects. Okay. We all have our network, we all have our sphere of influence. But if you want to go beyond that, you can have people introduce you, like I just mentioned 2 seconds ago, to other folks. And what that does is it gives you the opportunity to practice your networking. Okay. I know that a lot of us, we hate the networking thing. I know people who are like, oh man, when I go to the airport, I got my headphones on. I don't want to talk to anyone. Okay, I understand that. But if you put yourself in a position where you're not talking to people and you're not networking, guess what? You're not going to get ahead. It's literally that simple. Okay. You've got to put yourself out there for others to see you. So if you're looking for better results, when you expand that network, okay, when you expand those prospects, you actually get better at talking to people. You get better at that elevator pitch. You're going to be much, much better off. Now, the third thing I want to say is when you're giving, okay, it deepens your validation and it deepens your motivation. All right. I've been there. We've all been there when we're unemployed or we don't have a job. It's kind of like the sky is falling and we're in despair. Don't do that. That, if anything, is more of a reason to give yourself purpose by giving. Okay. Make sure that you're giving value. So In the next video, because I'm going to end it here, I'm going to give you guys some actual practical tips so that you guys can be successful when it comes to networking. All right. So remember the benefits of networking. You get better results. You expand your prospects. You get to practice that networking. It deepens your validation and your motivation. All right. These are the secrets. If you want to get ahead, this is what giving gets you. Again, I'm Dr. Obed Magni, and I will see you in the next video.